Alright, Brian, I sanded the tap-up plate. It was touching too much of the sector gear. When you tried to slide it, it would slide the sector gear. It was huge resistance there. Everything looks good. Shim's all done. It's almost ready to go. Just putting it together right now. I'll show you. The inside's lubed. Everything's done there. Even the bearings are lubed to your Modify strength bearings. So on both sides, of course, to the gearbox. So I'll go ahead and put this in. This is just supposed to keep it from spinning out in case you don't open up the gearbox for a while. I put a very tiny bit amount. You could see that. Got your hop-up chamber. Everything's good in here. Everything seems solid. I'm going to put this in, check compression from it within here. Basically do the last steps and then close it up, do a little cycling. So I was chronographing Brian's rifle and I was getting 24-ish BBs per second with a bigger battery, about 25, 26. And he said he used to get 28 to 30. Well, I took the motor apart and I mean it was real dirty. This is just from this piece right here, and I just started. I mean, I just do this lightly and it started to come off. This was extreme. I mean, it was black of black, and I've probably for about 5 minutes gone through that, just removing it as nicely as I could. You can see it's pretty good now. But you had dirt on there and here in between, so when when it's connecting, it's not giving very good resistance. I assume that when this is all cleaned out and put back together, we should see a little bit more of a bump in rounds per second. So maybe trigger response too, maybe not much of anything after that. Anyway, so I'm going to clean these up and chronograph the gun when I got it all cleaned out. Alright, Brian, so you want to see the trigger response of the gun. Okay. Alright, so grab magazine here. Some chronograph readings. Zoom up here. This is after I clean the motor brushes and the communicator. Alright, so get in here. Now I did this before and it still wasn't giving my readings. Now it's working. So you can see, okay, good. Just want to make sure I'm not blocking. Alright, so full auto. Okay, so the trigger response, or excuse me, the rounds per second definitely did go up because I was consistently getting 24 before. I mean, I couldn't get 25, and now I'm getting above 26. So with the other battery, I'd probably be getting close to 28 right now because I had about close to 2 difference with the other battery. but you can see the magazine. You can see the magazine goes up in there. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Now the motor height is adjusted by amperage. Right now you're pulling 18. So if you adjust up, you can actually remove the noise a little bit, but at the same time your amperage will go a little higher and your motor will get a little hotter. I've discussed this in my videos before too, but it's up to you how you want to run your gun. I mean, basically just let you know what you can do and what you can't do with it, and there it is. I just have to go ahead and test this shooting wise accuracy, so let me put this over here. But basically you can see how the gun performs, and having the dirty brushes in the communicator definitely does mess with the rounds per second. And I mean, doing the eraser is not a really good complete clean. You probably need to do some kind of contact fluid stuff that makes it contact better. One of the brushes was a little bit slanted off, so that kind of affects it a little bit. But tell me what you think. I like your gun. It's pretty awesome, and I think you know, as soon as I get to check the IR hop in this, and I think it will be good to go. And I just love that the magazine goes straight in too, and you've got solid compression, better than before. So I'll catch you later.